morning. So this is, I don't know what day of coronavirus anymore. I was released from the hospital yesterday. I went to the hospital because of shortness of breath, and ended up having to stay there while they did tests to see what was going on with me. And then after like 5 hours, I think it was, I ended up coming positive for COVID. So they kept me overnight. They ended up keeping me for about 6 days there and then released me yesterday. I still have to take steroids while I'm at home and stay isolated for about 8 to 9 days. But I wanted to vlog my experience for you guys. I couldn't really vlog a lot when I was in the hospital because I had fans going, and I do have like clips here and there of like what happened. But I thought I would share with you guys my experience because this has not been fun whatsoever. And secondly, I don't even know how exactly I caught it because I was being super cautious, and yet I still ended up with coronavirus. So, yeah. I'm home. I'm waiting on my mom right now. She went to go get my medicine. My boyfriend got here at like 9 in the morning and dropped off some Clorox wipes for me so that whenever I touch a door handle or go to the bathroom, I can sanitize whatever I touch so that we can keep my mom safe, because thankfully my mom hasn't gotten it. I do have other family members that did get it, but thankfully they did not get it as bad as me. I started with nausea and a headache, I want to say probably like Sunday. And then I had really bad nausea and headache on Monday. I went to work and I was miserable. I called out Tuesday, and then I went back to work on Wednesday, and then Wednesday I think is when I went to the hospital, because I went to go take a shower, and after washing my hair, I could not breathe. Like, I was having trouble breathing. I finished washing my hair, washed my body real quick, and got out of the shower, came out, and I went up to my mom, and I could not breathe. I could breathe, but it was hard for me to breathe. So I told my mom, I think it's time I need to go to the hospital. And we went. She just dropped me off, and they checked me in and everything. I called ahead of time, let them know I might have the virus. Family was positive, and I was having symptoms. So I waited there for like, I swear it was an hour or two, just waiting for them to like get me in. And I'm just like sitting in front of the hospital, like waiting to get checked in. And then finally they checked me in. They took me to this like place in the back, and it was all covered. And then they were doing tests on me, and finally they came back and they're like, well, we're gonna keep you overnight. My oxygen levels were just dropping really low. And so they ended up keeping me overnight. After that, they finally transferred me into a room like at like 1 in the morning. They finally put me into a room, and I was there. They kind of didn't do much for the first day or two. Like, it was just kind of monitoring. And then finally they came up with a plan. And then that's when I started my medication, my treatment, based on the symptoms that I had. They did steroids and an IV. I forget what exactly the IV was, but it was like an antiviral something that helped fight against the virus, which I still have the virus. That's why I'm isolating, but my breathing is back to somewhat normal. I still have a little bit of, like, when I talk, I do have to kind of pause a little bit. But that's pretty much all. And then also, I had dyed my hair blue. Well, you can't really see it in this lighting, but I had dyed my hair blue, so like my skin and everything was blue. And one of the things that happens when you lose oxygen is your fingertips start to turn blue if you are in lack of oxygen. And so they were freaking out because my feet and my fingers were all blue from the shower that I had just taken. But it was just my hair. But yeah, I'm gonna be kind of vlogging the next 2 weeks to see my progression on this. Today I have a light headache, nothing too bad. I haven't eaten, but I have to wait for my mom to come back so I can take my medicine. I'm probably gonna just have coffee and like an egg sandwich or something. I don't know. Haven't had egg in a minute, but might try it today. And then yeah, I'll stay vlogging as much as I can. So I took my my steroids like about an hour or two ago, like an hour ago. And for some reason, every time I take them, I like just want to go to sleep, and it makes me feel lightheaded and a bit of a headache. And I don't know, because my like body's working extra hard to like get them to work or whatever. But I tried sleeping for like an hour. I feel lightheaded right now. But I'm just sitting here in my room with the AC on, lights off because of my headache. I had a breakfast sandwich with a coffee before having my medicine because I have to take it with food. But so far I've just been sleeping or trying to sleep today. I was able to get my sleep in last night. I fell asleep like 9:40 and I woke up at like 9:40, so almost 12 hours. But I did wake up in the middle of the night once to have some water because I was thirsty. But I'm just gonna try and relax right now, try and see if my headache will go away. Just tired, guys. This is not fun. I wish I could be out with my family watching a movie or out fishing with my brother right now, but I have to take care of myself and take care of my family so that they don't get this. So stuck in my room it is until this whole thing is over. So one of the things I wanted to share with you guys before they go away is some of the bruising. I don't know if I've showed it before, but I just went to the bathroom and I realized my bruising. So that there is from the veins that my veins are hard to get, so I have a lot of little bruises all over my arm, like the purple greenish spots. That's from them taking out blood and my IV. And then on this side I have that big mark right there. That's from the that one's from an IV, but this up here, this big one, is from when they were doing medicine for blood clots, so I didn't get any. So I have some there. I have more bruising on my arm. And then down here, so on my stomach, they kept on injecting me with the blood clot medicine as well. And I have some bruising here. These still kind of hurt. I'm having, especially this area right here, for some reason hurts more. I think because I had more shots on this side, but I did end up getting bruised from the medicine. And I wanted to share that with you guys because that's something that I feel like isn't really known. So during the 5 or 6 days that I was in the hospital, every day I was getting injected with medicine for blood clots, so I didn't get any blood clots. And I would wake up and in the morning have 3 pills for I guess they're steroids for the virus, which I'm still taking. And then I would have some potassium because my potassium levels kept on going up and down, and nausea medication and Norcos for headaches. I've noticed that when I take these, I kind of get lightheaded, the steroids. So I tend to sleep for like an hour or two after I take them, even though I'm just waking up when I'm taking them. But it helps reduce the headache or lightheaded feelingness. But I did want to show you guys before the bruising goes away, especially if you guys see it in the vlogs. Show you guys the pain, because these actually are still sore, and I haven't had a shot on my arm in like 2 days. The last day I was taking them on my stomach because it just felt a little better. I was sore, but I had an IV on this hand, the bruised arm, and then they changed it to this other arm, but I couldn't sleep on this arm because of the IV and the soreness, so I asked for them to start doing it on my stomach again, and apparently it's the better option. But my stomach feels sore. Like I feel like I've been leaning on something for a long time, and I haven't been really eating bad, except yesterday I got home and had pizza because I needed something heavy, so I thought. And then today I've just been having pozole. But it is, I think, 9:40. I'm gonna take some Advils to just help me sleep. That's my neighbors. And take some Advil. I did have a little bit of like hard breathing today, but I laid on my stomach for a while and it helped. I didn't have to use my inhaler, thankfully, but the only good thing out of today was I found out I lost 9 pounds and I'm home and able to relax in my comfort of my home. But other than that, that's been my first day back home after the hospital. Pretty much just very chill. Went to the backyard for a little bit and distanced dinner, lunch with my mom and my brother. I tried doing my nails, or at least shaping them a little bit, and that's it. We'll see what tomorrow brings.